welcome to another episode of Kiwi and Picasso. My name's Roz from Monsters Inc., and here is my colleague, Mike Wazowski.
No, I'm Picasso.
I'm watching Wazowski, always watching.
See, I didn't realize you were doing the Monsters Inc. impression. I thought you were doing an impression of a smoker, like perhaps one that doesn't have a voice box.
Oh, like that South Park character, the electronic bit to your neck.
Hello, how are you?
Exactly, that guy, yeah. Or, like those commercials that were like, you don't always die from tobacco. Sometimes you just lose a lung. No, you won't seem worth the heck with a big hole in your neck. You don't always die from tobacco.
Yep,
yeah.
We're sponsored by tobacco. Smoke it until you get a hole in your neck.
Welcome to the Kiwi and Picasso Show. We have a good show for you today, at least some of the show. I don't know about Kiwi's part of the show, but I have some pretty good topics, some of the best topics I've ever come up with.
Good. If they're anything political, I'll start fluffing up the pillow and start sleeping.
They are not political this time. Be surprised.
Because last show, as soon as you mentioned Southern Border, I immediately fell asleep.
Well, I really hope that you said your nighttime prayers. No. So, do you want to start or should I start?
Well, you're confident. Let's see what kind of topics you have. You start.
All right, fine. I am confident. Here's a controversial topic that I hope we never covered before. All right, so what do you think about remakes in another language?
Another language.
Like, for example, there was this movie called Old Boy. I haven't seen it, but it was a lot of people loved it. It was a Korean movie. It was all in Korean, if I remember right. It was an Asian movie for sure. Maybe Taiwanese. I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's Korean. South Korean, of course. And fantastic movie, but then it was redone in English, starring Josh Brolin, directed by Spike Lee. And a lot of people didn't like it that much. I don't think it's hated or anything, but definitely not as good as the original. But a lot of times they're also good adaptations or adaptions. I forget the word, but there are a lot of good interpretations of a foreign movie that turn out well too. So, what do you think about that? Like, should movies be remade in another language? I mean, even though they lose like part of the charisma and everything, but they're made so another audience can see it widely instead of having to like watch subtitles or something else like that.
Well, I think it could be attributed towards the culture, like a movie is made but it's not released in that country due to like political reasons, so they remake it in that country. Like example, Turkish Star Wars. They made Turkish Star Wars because they couldn't get Star Wars in Turkey, so they made Turkish Star Wars. But yeah, it could be due to like cultural differences. Let's make it like a Japanese version. Kind of like, okay, let's do the inverse. What about The Ring? Japanese movie turned into a movie made in America. They made it Americanized. That could be useful because not many people have seen the original, but sometimes it comes across as very unneeded. I'll give you an example. Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, the original was Swedish, I think. And then the next one, they remake it in America. You didn't need to do that, but they did it anyways. I guess it could be a potential to make money, honey.
Well, was the original series like in Swedish?
Yes.
Well, there's the thing. It's a language barrier.
But it's translated. If you translate to English, you don't need to remake it in American. Just have subtitles.
Right, but it's translated with the subtitles. The thing is, a lot of people, they don't like subtitles. So what I'm saying is, well, it already seems like you made your stance that you think that remakes are not good due to people just not be lazy and watch the original movies with subtitles.
Well, I didn't quite word it like that. But Yeah. It could be a way to make money. Like I said, it could be due to countries' restrictions. Gotta make a version of that movie if your movie can't get it.
That makes sense. So only in the case if they can't watch the original movie with subtitles should there be a remake. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, I guess so. And it can
That
also
is understandable.
Yeah, it could also help more exposure to the movie. Like, not many people may have heard of the Swedish version of Girl with Dragon Tattoo, but if there's an American version, that could get more eyes and ears onto the franchise, which can be helpful. It seems a little obtuse, you're overdoing it a bit, but yeah, no, if it's something like Swedish, sure. But if it's something like an Australian, you're making Mad Max, but rather than Australia, you make an American version. It's like, get out of here. Boosh.
Right, but there are some movies that are, like, for example, there's a Chinese movie called 13 Game of Death, or maybe it's not Chinese, it's some sort of Asian movie. And, well, it was remade in the U.S., and it has a pretty alright rating. It's not amazing or anything, but it's pretty comparable to the original. I believe the original has somewhere around like a 6 something on IMDb, and the remake has somewhere around a 6 also. So, there are some cases in which that the movie turn out pretty much the same.
Yeah.
But, like, I guess it's probably like what you're always saying, like Hollywood's just out of ideas and stealing ideas from other people. But just at the same time, you also have to consider that it does release it to a whole, like, a bigger audience than before, which is fantastic.
Yeah.
Because it's not just whether or not it's available, it's also that if the people are interested in it, you know, like, people want to watch themselves in a movie. That's the whole thing about just the media in general. People like to have themselves represented in the media. So seeing people on the screen like you, then that's really like what pulls in a big audience. Because if you go watch a movie of a different culture and people that don't look anything like you, then you're just not going to be interested in that movie. Like House of Flying Daggers. It made a lot of money in comparison to how much foreign movies usually make, but in comparison to, like, I don't know, Kill Bill, it didn't make shit.
Yeah, I see what you're getting at. Something like Godzilla. You know, it doesn't really matter if it's Japanese or American because they're humans. The culture doesn't really matter. You're here for the Godzilla. You're not here for the humans. I'm here for Bryan Cranston.
Not exactly.
Well, yeah. I'm here for Bryan Cranston. It's like, yeah, well, I'm here for goddamn Godzilla. I'm here for both.
Yeah, but the thing about that movie is it has both cultures. Like, you do have your representation in both. But also that... Is that a remake? I mean, it's definitely a reboot, but is it a remake of the original Godzilla?
Probably.
To any extent? Because whenever I think remake, I always think Psycho. And that's not pertaining to this situation at all.
Vince Vaughn?
Yeah, the remake, yeah. Well, then that brings me to the next thing. So, I guess first for me to make my stance, sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. I think you'd rather have a bad movie than no movie. Because even bad movies have fans. That's pretty much what I think. But do you think that if there is a remake, should it be shot for shot, just with different people?
No, because if you've seen the original, you have no reason to see the remake. So even though it pains me to say this, sometimes the remake needs to have something different. Like,
but that's why people hate it usually.
No, don't bastardize the source material by being too different, but offer a bit of a twist. Examples, I don't know, make the protagonist female instead of male.
They did that with Hermione.
Who?
Hermione Granger, Harry Potter, they turned her black.
Oh, yeah, that's probably going a bit too far. And I'm not saying saying it in a racial way, it's just that it's totally different. You know, for years you've been used to seeing her as white ginger. In the movies, comics, and the novel they probably said she's white. And now they make her black all of a sudden? Boosh.
Well, first, she's not ginger. Second, it's not a continuation of the movies. It's a adaptation of the well, not a novel exactly, but like it's a sequel to the books, and the books never had Emma Watson as the character. The movies did.
Interesting.
So the thing about that is it doesn't follow the movies technically, but the movies are based on the books. So they can change whoever the hell they want to. So that's why that's okay. So in this case, you're saying that if they change the sex, it's okay, but not the ethnicity. So therefore, that's full of shit because it's the same thing.
Hey, when did I ever say change the ethnicity? I said look at the source material. For years we've been exposed to this character looking like this constantly. Stay consistent. Like with James Bond. For years we've seen James Bond as straight white male British. Then they want to turn him black. Or whatever they want to do with him. And now you're going to say, oh, it's a fictional character. Do what they want with him. Okay, sure, fine. Just don't be surprised when people are upset.
Well, no, I was actually going to say that it's been portrayed by many different actors. I don't think that the race or anything matters.
Yeah, I said British and then I realised, hey, wait a minute. Sean Connery, Scottish. Pierce Brosnan, Irish. George Lazenby, Australian.
Well, I just meant that it's... I don't think James Bond is a consistent character. I think he's just a name used by different agents.
Child outside.
I have no idea. But I feel like it's more of like every time that they do that, it's more of a reboot than it is a sequel. Even if they say it's a sequel, I mean, even if it follows a continuity, I believe whenever they change the main character, it's not the same movie. Just like with The Mummy, I don't consider the third Mummy to be a part of the Mummy series.
Like, I was raised with 3 mummies.
Yeah, I get it. But no, like in the case of The Mummy, though, like when they took out Rachel Weisz's character, or Weisz, I don't know. When they took her character out, though, and replaced, well, her actress rather, and replaced her actress with, I don't think she wanted to return or something, so they replaced her with Maria Bello. I don't know. The series just felt different to me. They replaced pretty much everyone except for Brendan Fraser. They replaced The Mummy and literally everyone except for Brendan Fraser. So it felt like an entirely different movie with a similar premise. So I would say it's pretty much the exact same thing with James Bond, except I don't think they kept any of the same characters. Well, actors, rather. Okay, so that brings me on to dubs.
What?
Do you think that dubs are morally right? Well, not morally right, but do you think that dubs should be done, or do you think that people should just suck it up and watch subtitles?
Oh, dubs. I thought you mean doves, like the birds.
No.
Dubs morally right. They are nice, pretty birds.
Like, should people watch the original material, or do you think that dubs are good? Like, are they a good thing, or should people watch what was originally intended?
I think it comes down to a matter of preference. Do you want to listen to the original dub, or do you want a dub in a more preferred language, English, Japanese, Spanish, whatever, subtitles, no subtitles? I believe cater to the masses, cater to different demographics, and let people make their own choice.
So do you think that there should be one certain choice, or should those two options always be available, or what?
As many choices as possible.
You gotta keep in mind that whenever you have a dub, that you're also paying a whole lot more actors too. So I mean that's a really important thing to keep in mind. Like these companies, they would have to pay, well, like I'd say on average maybe every show. Let's say maybe 15 actors per season or something like that. I don't know, maybe one guy does 2 voices. Because you have a lot of background characters and everything, so you're paying these people a whole lot of money. Do you think it's just sensible to make people watch subtitles? You did say preference. So, yeah, let's just go with that. Preference. Hello? Are you yelling at the child outside that's yelling at you? Have you gone away?
They've got Toblerone fruit and nut flavour. I got that today. I didn't even know they had it.
Toblerone?
Toblerone, you know, Swiss chocolate. Like,
Yeah.
I always knew they had, like, regular white chocolate and dark chocolate. I didn't know they had fruit and nut. So I got that today. Unfortunately, they didn't have the small bar. They only had, like, the big block ones.
Uh-huh.
And it's kind of funny
You
because, like...
belong in a tree. Sure, nut.
No, you. Around 2004, I don't think my country, New Zealand, even really got the big ones unless it was, like, an import shop, and now you can just find them regularly. But most supermarkets don't really have that. It's only, like... the big markets that have this big Toblerone.
Brown. Okay.
Yeah. What were you talking about? Seasons, actors?
Yeah, I was saying that dubs, they, I guess the easiest way to explain it is that whenever you have dubs, as, like, whenever they exist, the studio is throwing out a whole lot more money for the actors.
Yes.
In a lot of different languages, by the way, so that's whatever number of actors there is, times, like, 6 or 7 for however many languages, you know.
Yeah, it could be a
Chinese,
problem
Japanese.
catering to that many languages, which is kind of unfortunate. It would be nice if every, you know, major country, major European country and demographics and all, they can have their own say, have their own language. Sometimes you have to make do with, like, the big three. English, Spanish, Mandarin, or Cantonese, whatever. Maybe Japanese as well, because they're probably going to buy your game.
You can't really say big three. Because India, like, I don't know if they all have one common language. I know there's a lot of languages there. But India, I know that they have one of the highest populations in the world. I was going to say in the U.S., but in the world.
In fact, you look on YouTube, like, every cartoon has, like, Hindi dubs. Tom and Jerry Hindi. They don't even talk!
Exactly, Hindi. I'm sure that's probably one of the most commonly spoken languages in the world. Also, that's funny. Tom and Jerry don't speak. That's hilarious.
Apart from the movie, which you love.
Nah, I saw the movie once, but that's about it.
You can talk! They can talk!
I don't remember that at all. I mean, I remember the scene, kind of. But I don't really remember that, like, those exact lines. That's great. So, have you any topics?
Oh, yes.
Nice. Let me see how long my section took, because I think I have one more.
Okay.
It took 18 minutes for mine.
Right. I don't know if mine will last that long. Here goes.
Yeah, it should.
Controversial topic numero uno. Companies that sell your personal information to advertisers and other government agencies. Is that morally right? Ethically right? Do you support this? Do you don't? Do you don't? Whatever.
Are you saying, like, for example, if Amazon or if Google were to sell your information to Amazon, or like governments only?
Probably sell it to whoever. They can sell it to advertisers.
Well, the reason why I say is because you say government, but like Amazon and whatnot's not government.
Yeah, you buy something off Amazon, you see more ads for that same thing on Facebook, and you're like, hey, wait a minute, how would you know?
I don't see why it's not wrong. I don't see why it's not right. I mean, you do have a right to privacy, but, like, who cares? Like, that's not a big deal if it's just about marketing.
Yes. The thing is I stand on the moral precipice between these two extremes. It's on the one hand, you've got your right to privacy, but if you were to read the end user's license agreement, the terms and conditions before you sign up for an account, it probably states in that terms and conditions you willingly, voluntarily surrender your personal information, that they have a right to do what they want with your personal information, which is why don't tell them all your correct details. Like, don't tell them your home address, don't put your phone number in there, fake these details, troll them.
Yeah, it's like the same thing with that episode of South Park, like the human Sentai pad. Yeah, like you have to read the terms and conditions or else. Like everybody does, even Butters does.
Even I read the terms and conditions, Eric.
I know it's Kyle,
This
actually.
is bullcrap.
Jimmy Kyle, you didn't read the terms and conditions, you stupid Jew. This is where Adolf is like cheering. Adolf's like, whoa, fuck the Jews, whoa.
Yeah,
Good
this
old
is for
Adolf.
you,
Donate that
Adolf,
money.
our favourite fan.
Yes.
And not
Donate
our
us all that
ex-favourite
money,
fan,
yeah.
what's her name, Kristen Glover? You're a bitch! How dare you say I'm not funny?
Burn.
Does she still listen to the show?
I don't know. Maybe. I have to ask.
Wow.
I mean, I think so. It always says we have a view. That's probably from Adolf.
Good old Adolf. You're our number one fan, and we like you too.
Exactly. That guy knows what's up.
Adolf, number one. Number 99999!
Exactly.
Exactly. So where am I going with this? Companies that
Exactly
sell
my
personal
shit.
data. No, yours! And of course you may have heard of the whole shadow profile debacle on Facebook. When you delete your account, your data is still on the servers. They don't do away with it, because it could still be personal. They build a shadow profile. You may have never made an account on Facebook, but they have a profile on you, because they connect all these connections, your colleagues, friends, family, and they build what you are, who you are, and what you like, and they can cater those ads to you. So it can be pretty weird. Like, you walk into an electronics store, you look at a nice TV, it's on sale, you go home, you browse Twitter or whatever, you see ads for that same sort of TV, and you're like, what the hell? It's because these tech giants, Facebook, Twitter, they all are in collusion. Like, I'm not pushing some conspiracy thing, but it's clear that they're up to no good. There's shenanigans.
Well, I just believe that if that worries you, then you're a little bitch.
You. But it doesn't quite bother me because, I don't give a shit. I'm not an important person. I don't really have nothing to hide. No skeletons in my closet, so to
I
speak.
mean you, exactly. I just mean people in general. But I understand, like, if you're, like, I don't know, Beto O'Rourke or someone that's in politics, but,
Yeah.
like, just in general, the average person has nothing to worry about. And that's something I was watching on the news recently. They were saying something along the lines of that if you're looking into going into politics, then don't use that Face app. Speaking of which, what do you think about Face app?
I've never used it. I don't really know what it's like. I mean, I've seen it done on YouTube, but I've never done it.
All it is you just take a picture of yourself and it makes you old.
Oh.
Or young, I mean, if you're already old.
Hey, you want to look even older? Have kids. Get your grey hairs
Rodney
over.
Dangerfield. Yeah, sounds like a Rodney Dangerfield joke.
Oh, my kid, he drives me nuts. One time for Christmas, I gave him a BB gun. He gave me a sweater with a bullseye on the back.
I haven't heard that one. I was listening to a few of his jokes, and I liked them.
You don't like him?
No, I did like him.
Ah, good.
Yeah, like whenever I was a kid, I was really ugly, and my parents hated me. They wouldn't take me anywhere. I don't know, something like that. I don't remember.
I was an ugly kid. My dad took me to a freak show. The cannibal guy looked at me. He said, "Get him out of here. He's distracting from the show."
They said no professionals.
I know I was an ugly kid. When I was born, the doctor slapped my mother.
And the nurse got in a few too.
Yes.
I feel like that's too for a joke.
That's a good one.
Yeah, it is a really good one.
I was an
Whenever I
ugly
was
kid
born, I
all
was so
alone.
ugly.
I had to trick or treat over the phone.
A what?
I was an ugly kid all alone. I had to trick or treat over the phone.
Oh, trick or treat. That's
Trick
what
or
you're saying.
treat.
Oh, okay. Your Aussie accent really got in the way.
The hell you talking about?
Just a car. You Australians and New Zealanders don't know how to speak English.
We're gonna conquer the world and everyone will talk like us, see?
That's not enough of you. Do you know who Jim Jeffries is?
Who? Ginger joke.
Jim Jeffries. He's an Australian comedian.
He sounds familiar. Jim Jeffries.
He's a funny comedian.
Nope.
He has the Jim Jeffries show.
Nope, don't know him.
Oh, he's really funny. He's a comedian.
Alaska?
No, the other one.
Oh. North
Jim
Carolina.
Jeffries. No, that's a state.
What state are you in? Denial.
See, I was gonna make a joke like that, but I couldn't think of like state of. The only thing that came to mind was state of mind. I don't know, state of shock. Boom. That's a song by Green Day, actually.
Please don't sing it.
I'm going into a state of shock. Something I can hardly want. I don't know lyrics.
You don't know the lyrics? What kind of Green Day fan are you? Fraud, imposter.
Well, that's a B-side from a not B-side album, it's from a demo album. So I don't really listen to the album very much.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, see the album. They're demos of Green Day's Uno Dos and Tres, which are in themselves like not very popular albums because not very many people like them. Personally, I think they're alright. But I mean, compared to most of Green Day's discography, they're not that great.
Isn't one of your favorite songs on one of those albums Nightlife?
No. Yes, but no.
Yes, but
It's on
no.
there.
Yes, it's
on
a
there,
favorite
but
song,
it's
wrong
not
album.
Other way around. Not my favorite song. Definitely my favorite songs are on American Idiot. American Idiot, Dookie, and Nimrod. And Insomniac.
Oh my god, there's a Green Day wiki. There's a wiki for everything these days.
Yeah, I mean, you yourself can create a wiki if you wanted to. I think I created one once. I don't remember what it's for.
I have the compulsion to help with wikis, but at the same time I don't. It's like I look through a page and I see typos and grammar errors, and it's like, what the hell is this? Did kids write this? They probably did.
Oh, what kind of errors?
Well, things that aren't capitalized. That sort of thing. It was probably written by a kid who doesn't use spell check.
Probably. What do you think about the last season? Well, actually, first of all, have you ever heard of Supernatural?
Yes.
What do you think about Supernatural? You ever watched it?
No. I think I've watched maybe half an episode. I still have that Supernatural episode with Scooby-Doo that I'm going to watch one day, but not one day soon.
I watched that one with my ex, who shall not be named.
Which one?
The one I had in the past.
The one with blue hair or the one that got deported?
Neither one of those existed. Well, the first one existed, the second one didn't exist, but I think I know you know which one I'm talking about. Well, anyway, the point of it is that the point of all this is that the show's ending after 15 seasons. I think the 15th season premieres pretty soon. I could be wrong. Maybe they're just filming soon. I'm pretty sure it's premiering soon.
Ah.
But yeah, so the show's ending, and yeah, what do you think about that? 15 years.
That is quite a long time.
Yes, it is. That's almost as long as my marriage to your mother.
Nope, mine to yours.
No.
Yeah.
Not true.
Nope. Bullshit. Anyways.
Arnold Schwarzenegger. Good old Arnold Schwarzenegger. What's your favorite anime?
Right now it's One Punch Man. And it's only because I've watched the second season recently.
Why? Can you tell me what's about?
One Punch Man is a story about a guy who really wants to be a hero, and he trains for 3 years, and he ends up being so powerful he can just destroy any monster in one punch, but that makes him very bored. Nothing gives a challenge anymore. He joins the hero organization, he's slowly working up the ranks, and there's a whole bunch of crazy characters and crazy monsters.
I feel like that would get boring.
Maybe, but I'll tell you this. There's a bit of controversy about that show. Getting back to controversial topics. It goes like this. There's a character in One Punch Man called, what's his name? Dark Alloy Supershine. Fine, I'll look up his name.
Change your name. Dark Alloy Supershine, okay.
No, it's Super Alloy Dark Shine. Wrong way around. He's a big, muscular, black guy, like your mother's boyfriend. Yours. Big, muscular, black guy, but he's got big, red lips. And that makes people upset. Like, this is a racial stereotype. Black guy, big, red lips. What are you doing, Japan? This isn't racially insensitive. And I'm just thinking, why did you wait this long to complain about him? He appeared in the first season. That came out like 2015, 2016. He came out in the manga, which was like 2013. He came out in the web series, which was like 2015. So these people, they're opportunistic. They don't care about it until it's in the mainstream.
So just because there's one... So that means every time you see that, that means that it was for a racist reason? That doesn't make sense.
Well, maybe.
People do look like that.
Yep, you hit it here first, folks. Stereotypes based on truth. Black guys just happen to have big red lips. Not all of them, but the stereotype wouldn't exist if they never existed.
Right, I mean, it does happen sometimes. It's not like it's a lie or anything. Stereotypes are things that are generally true, right?
Yes.
Like you're generalizing, which means it's not always true.
Yep.
But at the same time, it's sometimes true, so that means that if it exists in a TV show, then why is that bad?
And the thing is, Japan has a monoculture. They don't have very many black people, so they tend to make black guys tend to have big, bright red lips to make them stand out from other people. I mean, look at Mr. Popo, Dragon Ball Z. Look at Jinx from Pokemon. Black, big lips.
It's racist, but...
Yep, and in Pokemon, they actually changed Jinx to purple.
I don't know who Jinx is.
Jinx is that Pokemon that's black and it's got big red lips. They made him purple. Like, now you've been racist against purple people.
So Jinx was created by Chinks.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, damn it, that's terrible. I really hope we don't get taken off of whatever we're on for this.
Yep, we'll be taken down by a big black guy with big red lips.
We'll get taken down by the black administrator of Anchor.fm. Anchor.fm, where you can podcast and stuff.
Yeah, so you too can talk about black men with big red lips. And get paid for it.
Just like your mother talks about with all of her girlfriends.
Nope. Your mother talks to all her friends and family about her boyfriend, which is big black with big red lips.
I feel like you're mistaken, and I know for sure you're mistaken.
I am the correct.
If by correct you mean wrong, then you'd be right.
Nope.
Yeah, if today were opposite day, you'd be right. But you know what today is? It's not opposite day, so you're wrong. Have you seen the new trailer for the Jay and Silent Bob?
Nope.
You should check it out. It has so many people you probably like, but I can't guarantee. Like Ben Affleck. You like Ben Affleck?
No.
You would hate this then. It has Ben Affleck in it.
What are we talking about?
Yeah. Jay and Silent Bob reboot. The trailer.
Yeah. Wait. Is this something to do with, like, Good Will Hunting or something? Like that scene in Jumbo and Saint John? Whatever.
Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back. No, it's actually, he's reprising his role as Holden from Chasing Amy, which he also did in Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back. He played two roles in Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back.
Oh. Oh, I never saw Chasing Amy.
Yeah, we saw Jane Silent Bob Strike Back, and he's the guy that shows Jane Silent Bob moviepoopshoot.com.
Oh, that guy. Yeah.
And Affleck, I mean, how do you mistake him?
I wonder if Jason Lee's gonna be in it.
Yeah, he is. He's actually in a trailer.
Cool!
Yeah, it's really cool.
My
He
name is
actually,
Earl! Scientology, yay!
Yeah, for sure. He's really interesting, and I definitely recommend checking the trailer out. It's really cool, and it's really funny because there's not only a racist joke, but there's a race joke in which what's her name? The Justice, the girl that plays Justice, she says to Jay, she's like, "Hey, we had a love child," and so they have a daughter now. And the thing is, she opens the door, to introduce her, and a black girl walks out, and Jay is like, "I think I'm going to need a blood test." and it's a black girl, so it's obviously not his. But the thing is, like, that's her friend. And so the actual girl walks out, and it's played by Kevin Smith's daughter, Harley Quinn. And she walks out, and I can't remember the chick's name, but what is her name? She was in 13 Ghosts.
What's my name
I want to say
again?
Shannon.
What's my name again?
I don't know. Your name is Kiwi, bitch. But it's the girl that plays Justice, though. Anyway, she says, "This is my daughter, Millennium Falcon." Like, she names her child Millennium Falcon, and Kevin Smith, being a huge Star Wars fan, space thing, has a really big happy face, and he's like, like Star Wars, because Silent Bob and everything. Anyway,
Yeah.
they look really different because Jason Lee with his not Jason Lee, Jason Mewes with his meth addiction, and Kevin Smith with his veganism. And actually, Jason Mewes lost a lot of
Weight?
well, he gained a lot of muscle.
Hair? Teeth?
I was gonna say weight, but he didn't really lose. Well, he lost teeth, but I was gonna say weight, but he didn't really lose weight. He actually gained weight from the muscle. So yeah, he actually he got addicted to working out, and he's really buff now. But he did get new teeth because of meth.
Ah. My dentist, that's
So
another
he
one. It cost me $5,000 to get all new teeth put in. Now he tells me I need braces.
That's hilarious. Is that by Rodney Dangerfield?
Yes.
Seems like every joke you do is by him.
Yeah, he's a good one. People reckon comedians to me. I don't really like listening to comedians. I just stick to what I know. Rodney Dangerfield, Don Rickles, Robin Williams, Dave Chappelle, and oh, come on, who's that fifth one? It'll come back to me.
I listened to a little bit of Don
George
Rickles
Carlin,
not that long ago.
George Carlin.
Yeah, George Carlin. He was in Jay Silent Bob Strike Back. I was listening to a little bit of Don Rickles not that long ago, right after listening to Rodney Dangerfield, and I definitely have to say that I do prefer Rodney Dangerfield. He's definitely a lot funnier.
Yeah.
Don Rickles is alright, but I feel like he's too casual. Like, he doesn't seem like a comedian. He seems like he's just a conversationalist.
I like the comedian roasts that Don Rickles is. He said about her, Jerry Lee Lewis. He says, this man here, Jerry Lee Lewis, he's got like $1 million mansion, 20 security guards, and one old Jewish guy saying, "You can't come in."
That's hilarious. You can't come in. What a racist. That's terrible. Is Jerry Lee Lewis the singer or the actor? The actor, right?
Both? Doesn't he do a telephone?
Yeah, but is he the Nutty Professor or not?
Nutty Professor, I think so.
Yeah, the one that's based, or the one that Eddie Murphy based his movie on. Eddie Murphy starred in a movie called Nutty Professor. It was about a really big fat man. He takes a serum or what have you, and it turns him into this other guy. And but he's a skinny guy with the serum. I believe, like, anyway, the two personas start clashing and everything. It's a whole movie, but I don't remember what the Nutty Professor is about exactly. But I do know that it starred either Jerry Lee Lewis or Jerry Lewis, and it's a comedy from 1963-ish, maybe 66, one of those two. And I still don't know if Jerry Lee Lewis is the great big balls of fire guy, or if he's the Night Professor.
Great balls of fire.
Who's the other guy? Dean Martin. Like, is he Dean Martin's friend, or is he the other one?
It's Dean Martin's friend, yes.
Oh. So that means he's the singer, right? Or a comedian. Fuck, was Dean Martin a comedian or singer?
Dean Martin is he's both, singer and comedian.
Damn it. That's hard. I'll look it up sometime. I just remember that one died recently and the other one didn't, I think. Also, one had a heart attack back in the 60s for being a workaholic. And also probably cocaine. Amphetamines and all that. Johnny Cash almost died back in like 60s and 70s from amphetamines. Crazy.
Can't turn your
Then
back
he
on
went
these
to a
guys.
cave.
They'll probably
He
die.
went to a cave and he found God. How'd he die? Who?
All of them. They're all gonna die.
Well, Johnny Cash died from, I think some kind of cancer. I could be wrong. Maybe kidney failure? I forget. And the Jerry Lewis that died, he was just old as shit. Probably a heart attack or something. And the other one, I think, is still alive. About like 85 or so. Jerry Lewis. No, Jerry Lee Lewis. Jerry Lee Lewis is an American singer-songwriter. Okay, Jerry Lee Lewis is the one I'm related to. Alright.
Well, you're related.
No, related.
Oh.
Great Big Balls of Fire. Or Great Balls of Fire, rather. Well, I'm not really related exactly. Am I related? I don't know. I don't remember. No, I don't think so. I think what I was thinking was Jimmy Swaggart, and he's related to him, and my grandma watches Jimmy Swaggart. I think that's why, or she used to watch Jimmy Swaggart. I think that's why I was thinking that.
Yeah.
Almost. Well, maybe. He's from the same area, so, maybe really far distantly. No, he's from Louisiana. Never mind. Yeah, no. Not that guy. Elvis. Possibly Elvis. The Presley.
Right.
You ever heard of him?
Yes.
Yeah, I heard of that guy too. Have you been playing Fortnite?
No.
No.
No!
Good job. The season's almost over. There was a really big, I think, robot battle for some reason. I think yesterday while I was at the concert. For our listeners that didn't know, yesterday I saw Alice in Chains and Korn live. I was in the lawn, so it wasn't anything special. We don't make a lot of money from this. We don't make any money from this, except for what Adolf gives us.
Come on,
That's how we live. We live off the Third Reich. Or the Fourth Reich, I don't know. Something like that. Those are the people that give us monies. Yep.
Yep.
So do you have a topic, or should I throw one out there? Or?
Okay, I got one more topic, and then if I've got nothing else to talk about, I can do the news.
No, I got a topic.
Okay, me first.
Yeah.
Alright, the topic is retro-style games can be considered lazy. A lot of these game companies are doing these retro-style games, 8-bit games, 16-bit games. They're throwbacks to games you may have grown up with. But there's so many of these retro throwback games, it could be considered lazy since it doesn't require much in terms of like graphics or computing prowess. They're simple basic games that are fun, yes, but it can be considered lazy, and they're not, advancing gaming. It's just, a throwback, nostalgia trip. So do you think that the massive influx of these retro games can be considered lazy, oversaturated? It's just an easy way for these developers to make money? Or do you think it's a necessary evil? Because you need to, build up your, computing prowess. So this is, your baby's first project, an 8-bit scroller game, like Mario Brothers.
Well, it's all about capitalism and whether or not people want to buy it, because those are like little investments. Whereas a big video game like Red Dead Redemption is a big investment. It's like investing in penny stocks versus investing in Apple or something. Like for example, if you were to put forth, I don't know, a few $1,000s towards an 8-bit game, that's probably a lot of money. But if you put that towards Red Dead Redemption or something like that, you're stealing it. So it's going to take millions of dollars to make the game probably. So what I'm saying is, it's all capitalism. If people buy it, then good. And if they don't buy it, then, as you can look from the market, people are clearly buying it enough for the people to make it enough. So if people didn't want it, they wouldn't buy it, and people wouldn't make it. So really, what I'm saying is, the people are to blame, not the companies.
Right, I see.
Yeah, what do you think?
I think, basically what you're saying, because the sales numbers will dictate what is successful. So if a lot of people keep buying these retro-style games, it may clue in developers and publishers that this is a good way of making money. So long as people keep buying these games, people will keep making these types of games.
Exactly. And they're not expecting to have a phenomenon like Fortnite. Even Fortnite was supposed to be just a small game. It wasn't supposed to be the way it is. So really, a lot of them are probably just making the games and hoping that it gets big, but expecting it not to. So the thing about that is, they're not going out there to make this really big game. They're just going out there to make something and make a few bucks back. So, yeah, they're clearly making it back. If you're making a dozen games after that, Yeah. And another thing is, are these games that you're talking about for your phone?
Well, they could be. The phone, computer, consoles, handheld, whatever. Retro-style games. For anything and everything.
Well, that's the thing. If it's for your phone, that's okay. But if it's for, say, an Xbox, that's different. Because I'm sure it's harder to get a game on Xbox than it is for your phone. Because your phone, it's really easy to have a game or just any sort of app to be on the Play Store.
Yeah.
But Xbox, I don't have to pay or anything, but what I'm saying is there's a whole lot less resources and work that goes into Android. And not to mention, people will probably buy it considering, Xbox, you have a lot of competition versus Android. You're going against, Minecraft?
Yeah. Yeah, people are actually... There's a big influx of Minecraft activity, because I think there's a new patch that came out that released new content, and I'm like, oh, that game's still going, and there's still content being made. This isn't like custom-made content, this is like an official patch, official content.
Wow. It's crazy.
Yeah, I could never get into Minecraft. I got a version for free, and I just got bored of it really quickly. I'm like, eh.
Yeah, it's pretty whack. The thing about games on on Android phone, or iPhone and Android, I should say, is that most of the games aren't. They're pretty much all side scrollers, anyways, without the scrolling. They're not very complicated games. They're very reminiscent or very similar to the games of the past. Like, if you notice, most of them are based on high scores, like Subway Surfers, Temple Run, all those big games like that. They're all about like having the highest score you can have, which is pretty much the same thing as many games like on the Sega Genesis and old platforms like that. So really, what I'm saying is, Android is very not Android, but mobile games are very similar to the 8-bit games of the past, or 16-bit. It depends.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to play a game on my Android or smartphone anyways, because the battery drains fast, and if I play a game, it's going to drain really fast.
Well, plug it in.
I could do that. Because every so often you're like, have you got Clash of Clans? Yes. And I'm like, no! You should get it! No!
Me? I don't play Clash of Clans. I play Clash Royale.
Close enough.
No, 2 separate games.
Clash with your mother.
No, but yeah, Clash Royale, they recently started selling out. They started doing Pass Royale, which is basically a battle pass.
Oh,
pass is even in the name. Alright, they did. It's only $5 per season, so it's basically $5 a month.
$5 a month? That's like a really, really cheap concert you can go to.
I don't want to go to see a $5 band. Actually, with all the opening acts, it'd probably be like a $1 band. Yeah.
Buy our t-shirt.
I paid $38.
This t-shirt has Metallica crossed off and your band name underneath. I'll buy it.
They were selling corn t-shirts for $10 at the show last night, or after the show last night, rather.
Did you get some
I wouldn't
corn?
want to give one. No, I might for Blink-182. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, I'd like to buy a Blink-182 shirt. It'd be really cool. I wouldn't want to gift one from like the beginning of the show, though. I'd rather wait until the end of the show.
What's the difference between them?
Well, there were scalpers outside selling them.
Ah, right.
$10. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Scalpers. Reminds me of that Simpsons episode, the one where it has that guy come along, he's like, I got tickets to see the Super Bowl, and everyone gets on the bus, goes to the stadium, and it's like, hey, wait a minute, these tickets are fake. And then Homer goes up to the Scalper and goes, excuse me, Mr. Scalper, and Scalper goes, no, you broke my heart, and walks away.
What? Broke his heart.
Broke his heart, because he denied him. The Scalper's like, want tickets to get out of here, son of a bitch.
Oh. A guy tried to scalp me tickets once. Yeah.
Did you take a scalp?
No, I was going to a concert, so... Yeah. Yeah, so I was going to a concert, so I was like, no, I'm already busy tonight. I'll go to a concert just down the road. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he was trying to sell me tickets to see the Dynamos, which is a soccer team. The Houston soccer team.
Did you go see him?
No, I was going to a concert, motherfucker.
Oh.
Like, the same night.
Hey, can I have a quarterback?
Yeah.
$15, big man. Put that shit in my hand.
I really hope that they do that in the new movie. I mean, not even that, just something similar to it, because they've been... Supposedly, this movie is pretty much a remake. Like, it's the exact same movie all over again. Because it makes sense if it's the same movie all over again, because in the first movie they're trying to stop the movie from being made, and the second movie they're trying to stop the reboot from being made, so it's the same thing.
Oh my god, like, this is the same movie, but you're still gonna watch it.
Yeah, because you have different cameos and stuff. and newer jokes. Like for example, Jay and Silent Bob, they learn about, or they're smart about it this time, so they're going to go. I think they're going to go get a plane, but they get kicked off of it or something. I can't remember exactly, but anyway, so they decide to get this app called Ride. It's a rideshare app called Ride Me Now.
Your mother uses it.
And and that's what they're going to use to get to Hollywood or something like that. I really don't know. Like in the first movie, they went with Carrie Fisher, who was dressed as a nun, and Roadhead and everything. George Carlin, Rules of the Road. Yeah, and that has your boyfriend George Carlin.
Nope.
Unfortunately, Rodney Dangerfield couldn't make the show.
Yeah, because he died in 2004.
The movie came out in 2001.
I remember watching Little Nicky just for the Rodney Dangerfield cameo.
Me too. I loved it. I mean, not just for the cameo, but I remember seeing his cameo, and he was one of the best parts of the movie for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, we mentioned it last show, but Rodney Dangerfield, it's like the reason I watched the movie. Like, the only reason why I watched parts of Natural Born Killers was Rodney Dangerfield scenes.
Well, I really liked Little Nicky for Ozzy and Harvey Keitel. He was really good.
Yeah.
And Rodney Dangerfield too, of course.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Yeah.
Well,
he doesn't get no respect.
When it comes to me telling you about the news, unfortunately, I may have to just go by the headlines because all the links, the website is down.
Oh. Okay.
So it's going to be tricky telling you in details. Like, can you tell me more? It's like, I don't know anymore.
Can you tell me more?
No.
Okay.
Okay. And that's how the West was won.
All right. Well, I guess I'll go ahead and do my last topic.
Is it a hot topic?
It may be considered a hot topic by some. By me, no. Okay. I don't remember where I was going with this, but anime versus live action. I think what I meant by that was something along the lines of, I don't know, I think I was trying to talk about, like, if anime should ever be adapted into live action or not. Maybe not. So, what do you think? Think anime should always stay anime, or should live action, should there be live action adaptations of it? Anime?
Anime's good. Anime has a certain charm that should stay as itself, but the thing is, when it comes to like an adaptation of a manga, they always seem to do live action, like Battle Royale. That should be an anime. No, you get the movie Battle Royale live action. Or what about Junji Ito adaptations? You've got like Tomy, that is live action. You've got a couple of other things that are live action. When it comes to anime, you have to make do with the god awful Junji Ito horror collection, or whatever it's called. So I see that anime seems to be better than live action. I'll give you another example. Ichi the Killer, great manga. They adapted it into a stupid, shizzy live action movie. So sometimes you should just stay where you are, keep the anime pure, keep the manga pure.
Itchy the Killer, like Itchy and Scratchy?
No, Itchy, which is Japanese for one.
Oh, so one and Scratchy?
No. Hey, you know what's funny? The character's name is One, and who's the creator of One Punch Man? His name is One.
That's funny. So, are there any anime adaptations you can think of that are actually good? Live action remakes in general?
No. I guess
animated?
I guess the live action adaptation of Battle Royale is pretty good because the the headmaster or whatever is done by Beat Takashi, very well-known Japanese guy. You may know him from Takashi's Castle or the American dub MXC.
Like that show that was like, let's get eliminated.
Yes, that show. Oh, run into the chocolate syrup. Right you are, Ken.
Yeah, like, what would you call that? Like a weird obstacle course?
Yes, it is. It's like, I like the show Wipeout. And it's like, bitch, I've been watching Takashi's Castle for, like, the 90s.
Yeah, no, I didn't know Takashi's Castle. I only knew MXE.
Yeah.
Just because I watched Spike TV when I was a kid.
I'm going to be honest, I probably prefer MXC better, because they'd have fun.
Yeah, it's fun. Like, the dub, that's the best dub I've ever seen. Like in the case of dubs, that's definitely one of the cases whenever dubbing was a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, a lot of people are like, why don't you just watch Dragon Ball with subtitles? I'm like, because it's better to watch it without subtitles and in English.
Yeah, because it's better the way you grew up with it. Like, if you grew up with the dub of Dragon Ball Z, I'm going to choose it over that. Like, Yu Yu Hakusho, I never saw the original Japanese, so I'm going to stick with the dub.
Yeah, same. I think the movies for Yu Yu Hakusho are only in Japanese.
Got to know choice.
And it's like that for Yu-Gi-Oh! Too. Like, I think the very first movie from, like, 1996 or so, like, that was only in Japanese. Crazy. And I remember they did a flashback to it in the end of one of the first episodes of Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, where Yugi beats Kaiba. Because I remember always thinking, like, where is this episode? But it comes from the movie, I believe. Could be wrong, but that's just what I remember of it.
Yeah. On those wiki websites, fandom websites, whatever, at the bottom of the page there's usually ads, and one ad is what it's like to be Spider-Man's best friend. And the friend, some fat Mexican kid. Spider-Man's not... Why is Spider-Man friends with a fat Mexican kid?
Well, that's because, they're both outcasts at school. Like, Peter Parker's not a cool kid or anything.
Jeez.
It makes sense. Why would it not make sense? He lives in New York. How do you know he's Mexican? It could be Puerto Rican. Puerto Ricans live all over the place there.
Let's not be racist here.
Well, no, it's just logic. Like, if he lives in a place that's heavily populated by Puerto Ricans, the guy's probably Puerto Rican.
That's some Puerto Rican guy.
Yeah, actually, he probably is Puerto Rican. He could be Mexican, I don't know. Anyway, some sort of Latino. But regardless, though, it makes sense, because they're both not cool. They're both nerds. And so they'd be friends.
They're both not cool, yes.
I mean, I was friends with Gage, right?
But you're not hardcore.
I should leave hardcore. No, you're not hardcore. I should leave hardcore. It's a good song.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's your favorite one.
It's probably the only one I know.
Oh. No, you know more. Like, it's a long way to the top if you want to rock and roll. Yeah, I mean, most of the songs in the movie are just covers, except for, like, 2. Like, back when we were making straight A's, when we were stuck in the dumb days. Don't take much to memorize your lines. You better get me to school on time. I totally skipped over some of the song, I know, but I don't want to sing the whole song right now.
Don't. You get a copyright strike. Jack Black's gonna take us to court. He'll point us out. There he is! He sung my song!
You stole my story.
That guy, you stole my song!
And it's a reference to Secret Window.
Oh,
You ever seen Secret Window?
with Johnny Depp.
Read the book?
I think I read the book.
Secret Window, Secret Garden. Yeah.
I spied on your mama through this secret window in the secret garden.
No, you didn't. See, I love the movie because John Turturro. I don't know if that's how you say that, but Turturro. I don't know, but his portrayal of John Shooter is really good.
Cool.
Like, you stole my story. I love his accent in it too. It's so good. Like, I mean, I normally hate when people do that, but it just that line. I think it's because I heard it in the trailer so often. It's just cool.
So I'll tell you this. Cyberpunk 2077 has Keanu Reeves. Keanu Reeves was almost cast in Death Stranding, but then they chose Norman Reedus instead.
What's Death Stranding?
It's that latest game by Hideo Kojima.
What the fuck's that shit?
I don't know, the trailer looks weird.
What's a Hideo Kojima?
You don't know who Hideo Kojima is? What kind of a video gamer are you? You're a fraud, you're an imposter. He's a phony!
I never claimed to be a gamer. You said that was you last time.
Well, I'll tell you this. Have you heard of a little obscure video game series called Metal Gear Solid?
I heard of it.
Metal Gear Solid. That's him. That's his project.
Oh. Okay,
Yes.
I guess. I mean, that's kind of okay. I mean, I never really played it. I played the fifth one for like 20 minutes. I didn't like it.
I would say play the others first, but I don't like stealth games anyways.
Yeah, I don't like games like that at all. Like Splinter Cell, I'm not a big fan.
Yeah, I don't like games having to stay still and like map out patrol paths and think about how to... I just want to get in and kill people.
Exactly. I want to just play Fortnite and just shoot everyone.
You've got to have a little strategy. You know, how do you build something? How do you outsmart your opponent? I don't know. I just jump in and shoot him in the head.
Yeah, just give me a gun, bitch. It's like pretty much any action hero ever. Like John Wick or someone.
Yeah.
Just give me a gun. Or like the boy from like Russell Crowe and what's the name of that movie where he's a priest, but he's also a shooting guy. Sharon Stone, Gene Hackman. The only thing I'm thinking of is Dead Noon. That's not right. Maybe actually. No, I don't think it's Dead Noon. What's the name of the movie?
What movie?
You know, 1995, starring Sharon Stone, Gene Hackman, and Leonardo DiCaprio. Leo dies. And Russell Crowe.
Catch Me If You Can? I don't know.
Oh.
The Aviator?
Leo DiCaprio, Sharon Stone. Okay, it's by Sam Raimi. The Quick and the Dead. That's the name of it.
The Basketball Diaries?
No, The Quick and the Dead.
The Quick or the Dead. There's danger ahead.
And the Dead.
Oh.
Yeah, motherfucker. It's a good movie.
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood?
Ow! That's new. I actually can't wait to see that.
Wait, that's got a 9.5 out of 10 on IMDb. It's not even out yet.
They played it at a festival.
That's rather weird.
They do it all the time.
You shouldn't be able to vote on something before it's released to the wider audience.
Well, right, but it has been released to an audience.
Of dummies.
Well, no, I'm sure it's a good movie. I mean, I guarantee you the movie's going to stay above an 8 after release. If regardless of whether it's good or not, it's a Tarantino movie, and it's just going to get an 8 or above. 7 or above for sure. No doubt about that. If it gets anywhere near a 7, it's going to get a 7.9. 7.5 at least. But there's no doubt about it. It's going to make at least a 7. Just look at the cast and Leonardo DiCaprio, first of all. Like, how many of his movies are below 7? You know,
Chris is free.
Quentin Tarantino. Shut the fuck up.
What kind of his movies are below 7? Chris is free. Shut up.
Whenever he was like 14. Well, maybe not 14. It's probably like 17.
When I was 17.
And I'm 64.
Hey, wait a minute.
Alright, I'm waiting.
Hang on. Do. Yeah, 17. He was 17 and Chris is free.
Okay, not bad. What did I say? I said 14, then I said 17?
Yeah, you said 17.
Nice. Good choice. Not bad. Proud of myself.
Well done.
I am holding up. Holding up your mama's bathroom. Ha!
Nope.
Gross. I'm watching this movie about a heist. I mean, not this movie. It's a show about a heist called La Casa de Papel. It's a Spanish show, obviously. And anyway, one of the heist guys, like one of the robbers, he sees one of their I don't want to say victims, but he sees one of their hostages, and the hostage, yeah, he's trying to flirt with one of his coworkers, and he's talking about like being constipated and stuff.
Yeah.
And he takes them away to a different room, and he's like, "What the fuck are you doing? You're trying to flirt with this girl by talking about pooping?" I was just like, "What the what?"
That
This
might
is a
work
drama
on Sammy.
show. Probably. For those of you that don't know, Sammy was a girl that always said, "I'm pooping," or something like that, and it was gross. Like she would have finally found her match with a boy that says, "I'm constipated." She'd be like, "Well, have I got good news for you?"
Oh, that's a good one. And if you think on surface level she may be joking, she's trolling, the more you talk to her, the more you realise that she really does have an obsession with poop.
Yeah, and Mac Miller.
Ah, yeah. And let me tell you, when he died, or whoever was she died, she was in tears. She wouldn't talk for me for ages.
Yeah, it was Mac Miller. Well, that's because you made fun of his death or something.
Mac. Oh, yeah, it was Mac Miller.
Yeah, Mac Miller.
Mac Miller, great fella.
Who?
Mac Miller. Dick
You
Chiller.
said grave filler?
Yes, because he's fell in a grave, because he's dead.
Yeah, but I thought you said Ray Filler. I'm like, Ray Filler? Who's that?
Who's that other person that she likes? The Weeknd.
I like him.
Why do you like him? He's black. Is he black?
He sings well. He sounds like Michael Jackson.
Oh. I guess that's alright. Michael Jackson's alright.
Yeah, like, Can't Feel My Face sounds just like Michael Jackson. Like, and I know it shall be the death of me, leaves of loving on. Like, whenever his voice goes that high, he sounds just like Michael Jackson.
Sounds like Pharrell Williams.
No, that was me singing, not him. So, whenever my mom heard that, she was like, "Is this Michael Jackson?" I'm like, "Nope. It's The Weeknd."
Alright, well, the website's back, so I'll read out some news.
Nice! I've also read news before. Whenever I was on my phone once, reading news.
I regretted it.
Read that news, bitch.
Alright, so here's the news. Right. Here's your real news from Matt the Kiwi and Darren the Jews. Here we go. In Florida, West Palm Beach, they play Baby Shark on loop to keep homeless from sleeping in front of the water park.
That's amazing.
I don't know the song Baby Shark, but I'm looking at the lyrics and it looks dumb. Baby Shark do 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 do. Baby Shark do 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 do.
Yeah, it's a song. It's like, Baby shark, do 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 do. Baby shark, do 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 do. Baby shark, do 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 do. Baby shark, do 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 do. Baby shark, do 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 do.
Oh my God, stop it! Now imagine
It's
that
like-
song being played for 8 hours straight. Keeps the homeless people away.
But it's like little kids that are singing it.
Yeah. Oh, they also play another song, Raining Tacos.
I don't know that one.
Looks dumb. But yeah, they've played it. Some of the locals are annoyed. It's like, hey, I want a vacation here, relax. I can't because there's fucking kids' music on loop. Yes.
Well, there's not any homeless.
So get the homeless out of here. Process them and make some good old Soylent Green.
You could just send them all to California.
Yeah, like that South Park episode.
Yeah, me and another person were just talking about that. We were talking about, change? Can you spare some change? Like, Dad? Kyle and his dad.
Obama?
No, Kyle Berfowski.
Hello there, Kyle.
Yeah, like his dad, he loses his job or something like that, so he's asking for change. Yeah, Obama like change too.
Change your mother's underwear. This is not what I was elected for.
That's funny. I feel like that'd definitely be something that'd be on the Simpsons or something.
Yeah. Alright, next
It
item.
was.
So, there is a study in Finland that the research team has found little evidence to support man-made climate change.
Well, those people are stupid because we definitely did it.
I do agree that in some way we did, impact the environment with what we've done, but there are people out there, they're so dumb they think it's entirely man-made. Hey, what about farting cows? What about volcanoes? Nature does a lot of pollution, not just humans.
Yeah, I was gonna say a lot of it also is the cows, but at the same time, the people also do most of it.
Yeah, you know what would help? If a lot of these vegetarians and vegans started eating meat, start eating more cows, less farts.
Well, not that. It's just we need to stop breeding so many cows. Because that's still our fault.
Then stop breathing.
That would work, but I'm saying breeding.
Okay. Let's stop breeding. Well, you don't have to worry about that. You don't have to worry about breeding. With risks like yours, you don't need it.
I'm saying we need to get the cows to stop having babies.
I told my doctor I
need to
wanted a
eat more
vasectomy.
veal.
He said, with a face like mine, I don't need it.
That's funny, but no, the moral of the story is we need to eat more veal. Torture baby cow. Because if we do that, they can't grow up and have more babies.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I feel comfortable eating baby animals. Then again, I probably eat a lot of food that probably did come from baby animals. Like those little chicken nuggets. Not chopped up chicken. Little chicken chicks.
Oh.
Yes. And I'll tell
Okay,
you
that's
this.
sad.
Let's eat more babies. That's the moral of the story.
Exactly, that's what I just said. It's good to eat more tortured baby cows.
Yeah, push it out the womb right onto a sandwich.
Exactly.
We have been sponsored by Wendy's.
They're sponsored by Anchor.fm. Blame them for us encouraging you guys to murder some cows, like your mother.
No, yours. I'll tell you this, more news. So, YouTube plagued by makeup tutorial videos. Yes, but there is a recent trend of little boys putting on makeup on YouTube channels.
Oh, like Roseanne.
Yeah. Who? But I'll tell you this. There's a kid called Ethan Peters. He's 12 years old. And he got paid $25,000 to do makeup videos.
Ethan Penis?
That too.
Is that what you said?
No. So, Ethan Peters, he's watching videos by Bretman Rock, Ho, Jeffree Star. Jeffree Star, isn't he from like on the dance floor or something?
No, he's friends with them.
Close enough. But yeah, it's silly. And I'm saying, this is all about agency. You're a kid, you're probably old enough to know what you're doing. And I don't care if you're gay or transsexual, put on makeup, but if you get bullied at school or on the internet, you kind of had it coming. Where are the parents? Do the parents even know their kid is putting on makeup on Instagram and shit?
I mean, I wouldn't say you had it coming. It's just, it is natural, but I wouldn't say it had it coming. Like, it's still bad for people to do that. Like, people shouldn't be dicks about it either.
Yeah. Hey, look, it's Jimmy. He puts on makeup on Instagram. Yeah, his lipstick and eyeshadow don't match. Let's beat him up.
Like, his aren't as beautiful as ours. Let's beat them up. That's fucked up.
Yep. Alright, next item. Wampa wampa wampa. Alright.
Okay.
Berkeley, in California, the hive of degeneracy and liberals, Berkeley City has banned gender-specific words from the city code.
Huh.
So what does that mean? Okay, manhole is now maintenance hole, like your mother's holes. Got to maintain them.
Oh, I get a manhole.
Policeman is now bonds person. Fireman, firefighter.
What about salesman?
Artisans. Manpower becomes human effort. Pregnant woman becomes pregnant employee.
I'm a pregnant employee.
San Francisco?
Berkeley.
Yeah, where's Berkeley?
I don't know. I'm not a California. You go there. You find out. There may be the last time I hear from you. I just landed in Berkeley. And it's like, okay, I better make a obituary page, a memorial page on Facebook.
Obituary?
Yeah, he's not coming back. I'm not
Is
dead
it because
yet.
of that episode of... Is it because of that episode of South Park?
Yeah, probably.
Hippies?
Or like that episode of The Simpsons where like Homer is declared dead and he's like, I'm not dead.
Huh.
Yes.
I haven't seen that one. Or maybe I have. I don't know.
If you misgender someone, you will be fined $600. It's like, what up,
I don't
dude?
think that's
It's like,
encouraged.
I'm not a dude, I'm a lady. $600, please.
That's genius. I need to move there and just make that my business.
Dressing up like a woman? What else is new?
Well, maybe not dress up like a woman, just be like, hey, I'm a woman actually. You need to call me a woman. Like, you need to say she. And, $600. Nah, I'm sure that $600 goes towards the state.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's kind of a bummer, but I wouldn't mind. I mean, if I were to be paid for that,
being a woman.
Well, not that. It doesn't matter if you're a woman or not. It matters if they refer to you what you want to be referred to as.
Yeah.
So you could dress like a man and just claim to be a tomboy. So,
Yep.
I mean, maybe you could. I don't know. Maybe tomboy is a derogatory term nowadays.
Maybe.
Beats
Probably
me.
is. I don't mind tomboys, actually.
Yeah,
So
tomboys.
as long as they're not like butch dyke lesbians.
Yeah, I mean, if they're like your mother, then that's bad.
Nope.
Well, not bad,
Yours.
but... Yeah.
Speaking of sewers, in Tennessee, the cops...
Sewers.
Yeah, in Tennessee, cops are warning people, do not flush your methamphetamine down the toilet because the alligators will get high and aggressive.
I saw that. Yeah, like they also encourage you to bring your drugs to the police station for them to dispose of it properly. That's bullshit. Like, if you have drugs, why would you take it to the police station?
Thank you, we've prepared a special cell for you to celebrate in.
Yeah, exactly. Like, who does that? Like, everybody knows you're gonna get arrested if you bring drugs to a police station.
I found it on the street.
Somebody threw this in front of me and said, I hope you get addicted, ha ha ha, and then ran off. So I brought this to you guys.
Where did this brick of cocaine come from? It fell out of the sky.
I found it on the middle of the road. It was in front of my car.
I found it in my mother's drawer. She's like, where'd you learn to do that? I learned it from watching you. Oh, and I learned it watching from my mother, aka your grandmother.
Yo, mama.
Yours. That's funny. Okay, we're almost done with the news, and then we'll do our half-hour wrap-up, saying you back and forth, and gotta go for half an hour.
You.
Okay, I'll tell you this. New item. In the UK, some students have invented a kind of seat that prevents man-spreading. And these seats will go up on buses and trains. You know man-spreading? Men spread their legs. And it's like, oh my god, the guy's nigga got a boner! And it's funny how there's complaints about men man-spreading, but where are the complaints about women spreading? Woman spread her legs, I'm complaining.
Why?
What is this, basic instinct?
Yeah.
So yeah, invented these new seats to prevent man-spreading.
Okay.
Your mum's a man, she spreads them.
Your mother spreads them for me.
Nope. I told your mother I wanted to spread, so she spread her legs. And I'm like, damn, this bitch is a whore!
I told your mother I wanted a spreadsheet, and she spread and got on the sheet.
That's a good one. You should be a comedian.
I know.
Alright, last item, and I saved the most fucked up one for last.
Cool.
Yeah, probably the most fucked up. Maybe the plane of Baby Shark was the worst, but here we go. A Met police officer in the UK has admitted to buying pornography at the family of a dead child while he was waiting for an undertaker to arrive.
Oh, what about Kane?
I knew that was going to come up. So yeah, police officer goes to a house because there's a dead kid in there. He's waiting for the undertaker. And he buys pornography at the house while he's there.
Wait, from a pornography dealer?
Yes, because apparently the guy was like, I want to buy some porn. The cop's like, okay.
Who buys porn anymore?
I don't know, but the cop's in trouble.
I guess a better question is, who buys physical porn anymore?
Your mama. She buys Playboy.
Why would he be in trouble besides, buying something personal on work time? It's not against the law.
I know, but, it sets a bad example. Why is a cop buying porn, especially at the house with a dead kid in it?
He's horny.
Yeah. And the Undertaker shows up and Tombstone pile drivers him. Bam! Game over.
Rest in peace. Why do their voices always do that? They just break. I don't know. It's like peace. They just have a rasp in the back.
Probably the way he talks. I don't know. It's just his character.
Yeah, but what was his character? A lifelong chain smoker?
Probably. You just see the Undertaker at the Christmas party. Pass the mashed potatoes.
The thing about that is, I think even Kane does that sometimes, doesn't he?
Yeah. Sounds like Stevie from Malcolm Middle.
Exactly. Like he's got like asthma or something. Like I know he's burned alive, but damn, sounds like his lungs were by cigarettes.
Yeah. His coffin wasn't laid out with velvet, it was laid out with cigarettes.
Exactly. He doesn't even smoke, I don't think. I mean, if he did smoke by 50, he'd probably, have some long-term damage based on wrestling, so I assume not. It's crazy.
Yes. So that is it for the news. I hope you have become enlightened.
Well, I wouldn't say enlightened, but I'm definitely not in the dark anymore. I mean, I now identify as Caucasian.
Your mother's in the dark. She wakes up surrounded by black men, she still thinks it's nighttime.
No, that's not what happens.
Yes, that's how it happens.
No, it's not.
It is.
I mean, if you want to be called a liar, then yeah, that's it.
Nope.
If you want to be actually a liar, then yeah, that's it.
Thou art possessed a forked tongue. I use my forked tongue to tongue fuck your mother.
Fork time?
Yeah, like Gene
Fork
Simmons.
night? You mean like that little that kid with that disease on YouTube, the one that makes him look old?
Disease? Gold?
You know, the disease that makes you look like you're like 80 whenever you're like 20.
Oh, like that movie. What's his name? Adam with
Jack.
Jack. Yes, Jack with Robin Williams.
Yeah. He said Adam.
I was
Something
thinking
like
of
that.
Patch Adams.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, something like that, but not exactly. It's like this little ugly kid who looks like a bird. Like, it legit looks like a bird.
Yeah, I've seen him before. I got a freaking penis on my chest!
Yeah, him. I mean, he's always, like, gasping for air. He's like, he can't speak well, and, like, he's a rapper, too, so it's weird.
I'm the new Eminem!
Exactly. He's like a bird, and I think he's still alive, actually. It's crazy.
Yeah, his name's like Taste Some Fuckus or something.
Yeah, that's it. TSUFUCKSIM, I think.
No, if you.
CKSIM. Speaking of which, go visit anchor.fm/ the Kiwi and Picasso Show.
Tune in every day. Just listen to our past episodes until we make a new one.
Exactly. Just listen to us on repeat. Episodes 1 through, what is it now, like 15? Over and over and over and over and over and over again. That's probably, if you were to listen to it on repeat over and over and over and over again, you'd probably be able to get through, let's say you only sleep 8 hours a day. Actually, let's say you sleep 9 hours a day. Just be nice. So for the other 15 hours a day, for the next week, you can listen to each one of these podcasts. 7 times 15. Do that math. Well, anyway, 7 times each, which is a total of... Oh, these aren't an hour each, though. I don't know.
And make sure you donate every time you listen to our show. Even if it's on loop. I made a playlist on YouTube, on our YouTube channel. Just listen to that on loop and just donate every time you listen to us.
Exactly. Donate $100. It's a good idea. You donate $100, and we'll donate our time to make the next episode.
And listen up, kids. Don't go to college. Don't go to university. Take all that grant money, that loan money, that nest egg that your parents were saving up, your college fund, and cash it in and donate to us. Hey, you'll wind up exactly where you were, sitting on your ass listening to YouTube and podcasts all day, but you'll be much more wiser. You're learning more here than at university and college.
Exactly. So you guys can go to the University of the Kiwi and Picasso Show.
Yes.
We inspire writers, podcasters, and apparently people that commit genocide.
Yeah, we inspire Adolf.
Yes. For some reason, Adolf, he never told us his first name, so we only know him by his last name, which is Mr. Dolph.
Dolph Ziggler? Dolph Lundgren?
Probably Ziggler.
Niggler.
That one caught me off guard.
Your mama catches me off guard. I come up behind her, I grab her tits, she's like, "Don't fuck me," and I'm like, "What the hell?" Never expected that from you.
That's fucked up.
That's what's up,
Well,
man.
I believe this is the end of our episode.
Yeah, big black guy comes up to you, he's like, "What up, man? The Kiwi and Picasso Show, that's what up." For sure, man.
Like, that's right, my nigga.
Yes. And if you guys donate enough, we'll even make t-shirts.
If you guys donate enough, then Kiwi there will say the N-word.
Hey, you'll say it too.
Will not. I got a future to think about, bitch. Don't you volunteer me for those things.
We haven't looked at your permanent record. Kiwi and Picasso Show's on your permanent record.
We listen to the Kiwi and Picasso Show, and you're fired.
But you know who we will hire? That Kiwi guy. Here I am.
He's not even American. He'll make a fine president.
I am a real American, banging your mama every night.
Speaking of which, not that, but like, speaking of which, though, Hulk Hogan's supposed to make an appearance at Raw 25. Also, a lot of other cool people too.
Hulk
I can't remember who else, but
Hogan.
Triple H too, or maybe he already did. I don't know. I don't remember whenever Raw 25 is. I think Ric Flair is.
Raw 25? I banged your mama Raw 25 times.
No, the 25th year that it's been out, like the anniversary.
Oh, seems like only yesterday.
Yeah, it hasn't been long since Raw's War came out, in 25 years. Hopefully that ends the monopoly that is WWE. Speaking of which, that's a good topic, just for our last few minutes. It looks as if the WWE is going back into the Attitude Era. Well, not Attitude Era, but they're leaving the PG era, which basically means that they're going for some more edgy content, which basically means that they might have a chance at gaining viewers, which I was reading an article, and they actually had the most viewers that they've had in months.
Cool.
During some free-for-all match, like some big match that they were hyping people up for. So, yeah, it looks like that they're actually, what would you call it? They're getting back on track. It's like back whenever that they were fighting, or not fighting, but like whenever that they were going against rivals, WCW and ECW, all those guys.
Yeah.
That they actually had to try, and they had competition to go against. Well, now they're actually trying again, which is great. So I'm very excited for that. I mean, I don't really enjoy watching WWE all that much, but I'm just excited that the fans will have something to watch, and maybe if it gets good, I might watch again. Because back whenever I watched, it was actually good. Now it's like John Cena every day. Maybe every day. I mean, now it's people I don't even know, but whenever I stopped, it was all John Cena and all these really black people. Santino Marella. Carlito Cool was kind of cool.
Oh,
like I spit in the face of people that don't want to be cool. That's so stupid.
Those three wrestlers you might like, they came into the arena with go-karts. The three amigos.
Oh, yeah, Psychosis and the people that were... what were they doing? I don't think it was go-karts. I think they were on lawnmowers.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah,
typical.
Yeah, stupid Mexicans, right? Yeah, like lawnmowers the one, like Juventud Guerra, I think. I think it's related to Eddie Guerrero. Maybe it's Juventud Guerrero, something like that. And Psychosis for sure. And some other guy. I can't remember.
Mysterio. He's 619's your mama.
Oh wait, they're not the Three Amigos. That's a wrestling move. They're called the Mexicools.
Oh.
Yeah, because they're cool. But they're not like Rikishi cool.
Rikishi's a big man.
Yeah, he's really cool. He's like cool and stuff. Yeah, because they had Too Cool with Scotty Too Hottie. That's a stupid name. Like, who names himself Scotty Too Hottie?
I don't know,
Did you know
but
Spike Dudley?
yeah, I know him.
But did you know he's actually a
Boys.
preschool teacher
No, I didn't know.
or a kindergarten teacher, something like that?
All I know about him is that he's in the Dudley Boys and he gets beaten up all the time. Devon and Bubba Ray beat him up.
I know, it's so sad. He's like a teacher, and professionally he gets beat up.
Yeah, the students 3D him. Oh, by God! By God!
But it's sad because they're little kids, like 5-year-olds.
Put the
Like they
kid
probably
through the
have no idea
table.
who he is. Yeah, like they've probably never seen his old matches. Like, they probably just think, "Oh, that's my teacher."
And then they find out the dark truth. Oh, my teacher was a wrestling dork.
Pretty much. Like he's brothers with a black man.
I'm taking my kid out to school. Stay away from the black man friendly guy.
Exactly. Like they're supposed to be like some white trash people. I wonder if he really is. I wonder if he actually lives in a trailer, or not anymore, rather. But if he grew up in a trailer park or something, like the Trailer Park Boys.
Yes.
Yeah, that show ended. I think they turned it animated because one of the guys died. It's sad. Well, really, the antagonist. They could just replace him, but it's the way they write him off.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, because you can't really write off somebody that's not there to film their scenes.
Hey, I was just gone for a week. Didn't have to write me off. Too bad.
Exactly. Yeah, they made him. They made me killed off by some shit. I think they're called shitbirds. Like the birds, they pick him up and they just take him off and kill him. They feed him to their children.
Beat up the children.
It's a really stupid way to kill them off. The shit owls or something like that. I don't know.
Okay,
It's
they've
really
got
outrageous.
Bubba Ray Dudley, Devon Dudley, Big Dick Dudley. Who's he? Oh, he looks like Balls Mahoney, but he's not. You've got Chubby Dudley. He's an ECW. Chubby Dudley. You've
I
got,
don't remember him. Or the other one.
I don't know, Dances with Dudley. That's some Mexican, Adolfo Bermudez.
Okay.
He's a Dudley boy. Dudley. Are they even trying anymore?
Dudley.
He's an ECW with the Dudleys.
That's such a stupid name.
Sign Gun Dudley. Sign guy. Does he hold up a sign outside?
Maybe. He might be the promoter.
Probably. And Snot Dudley.
Not.
Yeah, ECW in 1995.
Wow. ECW really didn't have very good writers. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Like the scene where Kane rapes a corpse.
Did that happen in ECW?
No, in WWE.
How did he rape a corpse?
Because the corpse can't give consent. Because it's a corpse.
Yeah, but how did it happen? Like, do you see a dead person? Was it Paul Bearer?
No, it was, what's her name? Mae Vick or something?
The old lady?
I don't know. All I know is that there was a female corpse in some casket and he got in there and he's banging her. And then, like, spaghetti was thrown at the camera. It's like, I did it! I fucked your brains out!
That's terrible.
I know. Apparently, everyone in the writing, like, hated it. The only person who liked it was Vince McMahon. Because, of course.
That's hilarious. I like it.
It's a dumb joke you might see on Family Guy or American Dad.
That's really funny. Whoever wrote that is like, they're a genius.
Thank you.
You didn't write that.
Must have
You're
been
talking about how bad it is.
Yeah.
You were like 5.
No, it's probably
what
like
year
10.
was that?
I don't know. Let me Google it while we've still got some time.
Okay. What is that time? We have time.
Corpse.
Almost 2 hours now.
I'm going to be in some government database due to Googling this.
Probably. Okay. Waiting.
Oh, Casey Vick, that's the name.
Yeah, what year?
I said Kane, why do I get the Nanjing Massacre? Was Kane there? Kane was there in 1933.
Maybe he's pretty much a dead man.
Kane was hired by the US government to chokeslam Hirohito.
Who?
The Emperor of Japan at the time. Well, during World War II at least. Oh my god.
The
sneeze so big almost blew my socks off.
Your mother blew my socks off last night.
Nope.
Yeah.
Then there was WrestleMania 20, where Kane was in a relationship with Lita, and then kidnapped her and banged her, and she's pregnant.
That was a good one.
And then Matt Hardy was like, I am the father. And then Kane came out and said, I am the father.
Yeah, and Snitsky was all like, it wasn't my fault.
Oh, Kane fights himself. I remember actually watching WWE back in the days, and I saw that storyline where Kane was beaten up by an imposter Kane wearing the mask and everything.
Yeah, I love that. That was, was Festus his name? The stupid guy.
Festus?
It was a guy, I think it was Festus. He had his mouth open all the time.
Oh, yeah, that guy.
Yeah, like his mouth and tongue open all the time. He was supposed to be retarded or something. Mentally handicapped, rather. Sorry, all you retarded people.
Sorry to all our retarded listeners.
Yeah, so sorry, retards.
We'll do better to not say controversial things, retards.
Yeah, you fucking retarded stupid asses. We'll try not to say bad stuff like that ever again, you stupid brain dead motherfuckers.
Yes. With love, regards, Kiwi and Picasso.
Well, I believe that is an episode.
Huh? That was an episode?
Yeah, I believe this is the end of that episode.
I believe I can fly into your mother's bedroom.
Well, you can believe it all day long, but you're wrong!
I'm right!
Nope.
Spread my wings and fly away to your mother's place.
I'm gonna spread
Believe I can soar. Your mother's an open whore.
Nope, I'm gonna spread my legs and make your mama jump on it.
Make your mother spread her legs.
Nope.
This is the sophisticated dialect that you get here on the Kiwi and Picasso Show. Nothing better than this. Not even Joe Rogan has as good dialogue as this.
Yeah, I mean, Joe Rogan's great and all, but I mean, like, we're better.
Yeah. We're better. I mean, he's been around longer. He's got like 100,000 fans, but we're better. He doesn't hold a candle to us. We're the supreme. We're the best. Around.
He actually has millions. Like, his Alex Jones interview, I think has like at least 5 million views.
Yeah, I've read that Alex Jones has been like he's like a CIA plant or something, deliberately spreading disinformation to make conspiracy theorists look retarded.
Okay.
Probably. I mean, he did just do some good work. Like in the early 2000s, he revealed what goes on at Bohemian Grove. But now I think he's getting all crazy, and that's probably deliberate, because he's probably been hired by the CIA to say crazy things.
No, he's not crazy. I mean, he's not hired, nor is he crazy. He just believes everything that he hears, and it's a thing.
Jesse Ventura told him a few things. Jesse Ventura, conspiracy theorist.
Okay. I mean, I don't really know anything about Jesse Ventura, but alright.
You don't know him? Wrestler.
I know he's a
Governor
wrestler,
of Minnesota.
Yeah, I know that. I just don't know, like... Yeah, I know.
Are you ready for
But,
action?
like,
Are you ready to bang your
the thing
mother?
I just didn't know that he was a conspiracy theorist.
He did that show, Jesse Ventura, Conspiracy Theorists. I watched a few YouTube poops of that.
Huh. Well, I don't remember hearing about it, rather. I mean, it's bad for me to say I never heard about it, but I just don't remember hearing about it.
Fair enough. I don't think my country ever got it. I mean, it's like, let's get some good shows, let's get some Friends, let's get some Top Gear, let's get some South Park. Jesse Ventura, Conspiracy Theorists? Nah, we don't want that. Give us some fucking Gilmore Girls or something.
Gilmore Girls. Stupid Gilmore Girls. I watched a few episodes of that. I didn't like it. It was for girls.
Is Happy Gilmore in Gilmore Girls?
No. Are you looking that up?
Yeah, I've never seen Gilmore Girls.
It has nothing to do with Happy Gilmore.
Oh. And also, you mentioned Taysom Fuckus. I linked his Twitter on your Skype.
Right.
I don't know if it's him or not, but he's using a photo I don't recognize, so maybe it's him.
No, I'm pretty sure it's him. I remember looking up his social media stuff like that, or somebody linked it in a comment section somewhere. But anyway, I was just checking to see if it's still alive.
Comment section. What, to your YouTube? It's like, you look like Taysom Fuckus.
No, his YouTube, because he has a YouTube, you know, like posted like 10 years ago. It was a long time ago. But,
our
yeah.
old internet idols, where are they now? Probably dead.
Some of them are.
Or they might have, got careers, got jobs, got a family. They're not going back to YouTube. They've escaped from YouTube.
Genius. I haven't escaped.
For some people, there is no escape. They've got to make videos or they can't pay their bills. So they get increasingly desperate for the views. They do crazy shit. And ironically, it's the desperation that kills them.
Or those people could just not make any more videos and just let the videos that they have gain more viewers, you know?
Yes.
Like PewDiePie, he could retire right now and live comfortably for the rest of his life as a millionaire.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I mean, some of them, they don't have to work a day in their life again. They just have to leave all their content up, and they'll have a retirement package for years and years and years.
Years and years and years.
Till they're dead, probably. Probably their grandkids will have a lot of money for them. Because, I mean, PewDiePie, he is a symbol of this generation of YouTubers.
The generation that says, "What a fucking nigger!"
No, the generation, he's an icon of video game streamers, basically. Streamers and YouTubers. He's pretty much pre-Twitch. Like, Twitch, they have a lot of their, they have PewDiePie to thank for a lot of it, because he was one of the first big gamers. Yeah.
And now his throne of most subscribers has been usurped by some frickin' Indians.
Although I will say, whenever I was, I don't know, this is about 10 years ago, 11 years ago, there was a YouTuber, and he did walkthroughs of Dead Rising. He did the same thing as PewDiePie. He would play the game and make jokes. And so, video gaming reaction thing, it's been around since before PewDiePie and all these people, so it's not new, it's just improved.
Yes. Like whores. Prostitutes, I'm sorry. It's not a new profession, but they improve. They study, they go to whore school, get their degree.
Yeah, then they work in Las Vegas.
Yes. Las Vegas Strip, hire them, you see their landing strip.
Exactly, and the cheap ones are the ones that didn't go to high school.
But hey, some of the best successes in life have dropped out of high school, or didn't go to college, or dropped out of college.
Yeah, like your mother the whore.
No, yours.
Yours.
And sometimes it could be a good thing because it means you can think outside the box. You don't have to do or listen to what you were taught. If you refuse to be taught something, you can approach it from a new angle. Because of that, your mother dropped out of whore school, but she invented new sex techniques that revolutionized the whole world. Not the whole world, the whole world.
Right, your mother did show new angles of how to be banged.
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope.
That's true, because she showed them to me.
Your mother showed them to you?
No, yours.
Yours?
Showed me. No, yours.
Your mother showed me, then blowed me.
No, that's what your mother did to me.
Nope.
Ask her. Go do it right now. Just go get her and say, hey, is this true?
Nope.
She'll say, yeah.
She'll go, nope, that Picasso is a lying bitch. And I go, alright.
Does your mother listen to our podcast?
No.
Oh.
Does
She
yours?
doesn't know what a piece of shit you are?
That's a loaded question. Your mother's loaded with my dick.
I didn't realize that, but you're right. See, whenever I said that, it was supposed to be an insult. It wasn't supposed to be a loaded question. That was a good one.
Thank you.
No, I'm kidding. No, I'm kidding. It's all in good fun. Adolf knows you're joking.
I hope Adolf knows you're joking.
He knows that I'm joking. Yeah, he knows we're both joking. Like, he would definitely kill us both in his regime, you know. He's like, hey, wait a minute, you're not serious about this.
You're a phony.
And be like, ha. Like, ha, you thought we were serious.
Go to a diff camp. You still think it's funny now? Yes.
It was really funny. Look at me. I'm losing weight. I always thought I needed to lose some weight.
I'm on the air diet. What do you eat? Nothing but air. I'm on the North Korean diet.
I could live for months at a camp like that. Kind of North Korean diet, that's funny.
Yeah.
You're on the Ethiopian diet.
I would say that our podcast is sponsored by Ethiopia, but they can't afford to sponsor us.
Exactly. They don't have any money.
Can you give us $1?
People.
What is it, dollar? I only know cents. A few of them.
They wouldn't even say that. They'd say, I don't know English.
Alright, well that's it for the Kiwi and Picasso. See you later, folks.
They would say it like...
That's you jacking off.
That's your mama.
Yours.
Alright, that is the Kiwi and Picasso Show, you guys. And we hope to see you guys next Monday-ish. And remember, this comes out around Monday. I was a little bit late last time. I uploaded it, but forgot to publish it until 6 a.m. on Tuesday morning. That's my bad. So normally Mondays, but if not, maybe a little bit later. So sorry for that again. So we here at the Kiwi and Picasso Show, we need to we would like to bring some extra light to Anchor.fm. Remember to join Anchor.fm, which you guys have heard about plenty of times here on the Kiwi and Picasso Show. Join here and make sure to go to Anchor.fm/Kiwi, the Kiwi and Picasso Show. Thank you.
And in that section, in that page, you will see a button that says support. Click it 1,000 times.
Something like that. I don't think it actually goes to our page. But, alright.
Send it to your friends and family. Like, spam everyone. We may make a few bucks out of this.
Yeah, so anyway, you guys, thanks for listening to the Kiwi and Picasso Show, and we will catch you guys in the next episode.
Catch you guys on the flip. Flip your mother over in bed.
Catch your mama in bed, yes. Catch you guys on the flip.
Yours.
Yours.
Only yours.